Welcome back, guys. Here we are in Gerudo Fortress, and we are about to collect the final Carpenter, and he is actually in that doorway right above there. And so, in order to get there, though, we're going to have to kind of work our way backwards a little bit. You want to climb up these vines here, and then head into the door on the left. Once you're inside, there's actually several different directions you can take that lead into this room. It kind of connects to a bunch of different areas. And you can stun the guards directly below you if you want to go the other directions, but the way we're going to have to go is to want a long shot across the rafters to get to the opposite side. Once you get up here, you want to head out the door, and this will take you to this high point of the fortress, and so you can get on top of this platform here, and then jump off to the right side, and then go around the corner, and there are some vines here that allow you to get onto the very top of the fortress. So real quick, as long as we're here, we're going to grab some goodies that are up here. So walk around the corner, and then here, once you get to the end, there you'll see that Navi flies over to the opposite side and turns green. And this is a clue that you can play the Scarecrow song to make Pierre appear. Once you've done that, you can hookshot to him to get across to get the chest. And actually, if you have the long shot, you can hook onto the chest itself by getting really close to the edge. You will have enough distance where you can reach it. So long shot over to the other side, and then you can open the chest to collect heart piece number 34. So now there is actually a gold Skulltula token that we can grab that is right here, and is out only at night only. So play the sun song to make it night, and you will appear out of whatever door you just came out of. And because we came out of the highest door, we'll come out right here. And then gold Skulltula just so happens to be just right next to us. So shoot it down using the long shot and collect token number 89. And once you've done that, you want to hop down onto this little platform on your left, and this is where you can get to the area with the final Carpenter. This is the only way you can get to it. So hop on down here, and there's a doorway up here in the middle of nowhere. I don't understand why you would put a door up in the middle of nowhere like that. In any case, head inside here, and there is a Gerudo guard that is patrolling back and forth. And once it turns around, it will see you, so you want to shoot it down with your bow as soon as possible, so that she does not see you. So once you make it into this room in the back, you will find that the final Carpenter is inside the cell. He will tell you the exact same thing that every other Carpenter has told you, and then you will initiate the final Gerudo Guard battle. So once you have defeated the Gerudo Guard and you've collected the small key, use it to get inside the cell and talk with Shiro, the final Carpenter. And this particular one actually gives you some very useful information. He tells you that you need the Lens of Truth before you can even think about tackling the desert to cross it in order to get to the Spirit Temple. So if you do not have the Lens of Truth at this point, you need to go to the well in Kakariko, and the chapter that deals with that is chapter 11 of the walkthrough, so if you don't have it yet, you need to go get it. So before Shiro leaves, he'll tell you that him and the rest of his Carpenters are going to be at the tent near the entrance to Gerudo Valley, and that they are going to go have a surprise for you when you show up there. So in any case, once he finally leaves, after you have saved all of the Carpenters, then a Gerudo will mysteriously appear, and she'll congratulate you on your fine work for getting past all the guards. She will tell you that you are almost as good as Gerudo, as Ganondorf himself. Almost. She goes on to say that she was put in command here by Nabooru herself, who is second in command to Ganondorf. So Nabooru lives within the Spirit Temple that is on the other side of the desert. So if you would like to see her, you're going to have to cross the desert and enter the Spirit Temple in order to talk to her. In any case, she goes on to say that obviously you want to become one of the Gerudos and join their guild because you made it all the way here and you tackled and beat all of their thieves. So because of that, she's going to give you the Gerudo membership card, which allows you to get into any area of the Gerudo Fortress. Now they're all your friends. Kind of ironic, huh? So now that you've done all that, you can now have access to some of their mini-games. So that's pretty kind of a cool little trick, and we're going to go tackle those in just a moment and get a bunch of goodies before we tackle the desert itself. So now that we can go anywhere we want, you want to head to this back area called the Horseback Archery range, and at night only there is a gold Skulltula that is off on the left side of this area. So ride Epona and use her to get over to that side quickly. Once you head over there, you'll find that there is a large target that is standing up that has a gold Skulltula that is just resting against it. So head on over there and you can use your long shot to collect token number 90. Next up, you want to turn here during the day, and there is a mini-game that we can play here called the Horseback Archery range. So the Gerudos are very fond of riding the horses while shooting the bow. So we're going to do just that. There's a sign here that shows the current record for the Horseback Archery range. So you want to talk to the lady while riding Epona, and she will tell you that you obviously stole this horse, which we actually did. In any case, you want to talk to her, and then she will offer to let you play for 20 rupees. And this minigame, it can be pretty hard. Epona just kind of walks around automated, and then you are able to shoot around and hopefully hit the targets right on in order to get a lot of points. So she tells you that the first time around, if you can manage to get up to 1,000 points, that she will give you something cool. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So for the first swipe here, you want to just shoot the jars right up front. They give you each 100 points, which is a real easy way to get quickly or rack up the points. Right after that, if you can aim it quickly enough, you can aim for one of the targets right above, and you can easily get another couple hundred points. And here I actually totally messed up on this target off to the side. In any case, you can make it a couple hundred points there as well. You have to be very quick though. So once you work your way back around, you have a good shot at these larger targets. So you want to just aim carefully and then shoot at them. And be sure to aim towards the center as much as possible. For this final part, if you have close to 1,500, then just waste all your arrows and you can easily get up to 1,500 points. So there are two fantastic prizes for this minigame, first of which is the heart piece number 35, which she will give you after you have made up to 1,000 points the first time. After that, then there's a second prize that you can win, but you have to make at least 1,500 points. So you can do it. It may take you several tries to get up to that point. The total number of points you can possibly get, you have 20 arrows, so the most you can possibly get is 2,000. So if you can manage to get at least 1,500, then she will give you one of the Quiver upgrades. So that is it for this video. Join me for the next ones, and we will tackle the desert.